and this time we're talking about self-love. I know, another dreaded topic that a lot of people don't want to talk about, but guess what? That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you walk you through it. All right, so let's define what self-love means. It is a feeling, an action, a verb of what you do to yourself to show how much you respect, love, and cherish yourself. And let's be honest, we have all been through the phases, the times in our lives, the moments where we just can't dig in enough to feel self-love. And guess what? That's okay. It's perfectly normal. We can't be these crazy robot people that have no feelings our entire lives, right? And life throws us some crazy, crazy things. Let me tell you one thing. A few weeks ago, I got some really horrible news. I was told by my publisher that they would not be picking up the rest of my series, which is really disheartening and awful and pretty detrimental to my writing career, okay? And, I faced it. I decided that I wasn't going to let it get me down, but I really took a hit in my self-confidence and therefore my self-love. I started feeding into this idea that I was worthless. I started feeding into the idea that my writing sucked and nobody needed to read it and that I should just throw that dream away. And that really affected how I saw myself. And because I couldn't see myself clearly, the love that I had started to dry up really quickly. And that's what's dangerous when we stop self-actualizing or self-reflecting in a healthy way. Now, you can do that with friends and family. That's really easy. You can do it with a helping professional. For me, I had to do it both ways. I had to reach out to my loved ones, the ones who really truly knew me, and I had to dig into myself by going to therapy. Now remember, never see a therapist that doesn't see a therapist. That should be your general rule. I needed guidance because I had completely lost my way. And as much as my friends and family tried to help, it was really hard for them to understand what I was feeling because it was hard for me to understand what I was feeling. So how did I show myself love and how did I get back to this place of health? A lot of twists, a lot of turns, okay? So I don't want you to hear that it was just easy and I woke up one day and everything was perfect and wonderful and great. That's not it. It's a journey. So you might have it at one point in your life, you might get knocked down, but it's a journey to get back up there. And if you keep pushing to get to that spot, you'll be just fine. I think you'd remember that the last video, I think it was the last video, it was a video with Miss Sarah Crowley, hello girl. She came on and she talked about self-care. And that's kind of the first spot where you should start. Slow down, give back to yourself, whatever that means, whatever it looks like, and do what you need to do to heal. So it was true, I did take a week. I took a week off of writing. I couldn't stop seeing clients. That's unprofessional and unethical. If I had been in a deeper, darker spot, I definitely would have considered that, but thankfully I didn't have to. But I did take a step back from writing. Writing to me was kind of the basis of all this, right? So I couldn't face it. I couldn't face the page, couldn't face the computer, didn't really want to, and didn't know where to start. And so I gave myself grace and I stepped away. That was my self-care. I added more time outside. I added more yoga to my exercise routine, and I actually just put the phone away. That's right, no social media. I deleted some of my apps for a moment, or I jumped, I guess I jumped off some of my platforms. I didn't delete 100% because I'm back on Instagram and all that. But I did have to step away from social media, and that was what I needed to do to regroup within myself and to let myself heal. And I think the root of losing self-love and self-respect is because we haven't healed. And if I hadn't done that, I probably wouldn't be making this video right now. It's pretty personal. It's rough. What else do I want to say about self-love? It's not easy. Now, granted, if we look at my time where I was feeling really low about myself, it wasn't that long in terms of my life. I'm 29 years old and I was down for the count for a good month or so. But that doesn't mean it's going to be that quick for you or someone that you know. There is no time limit on that. If you're struggling to get to that place of health, whatever that looks like, whatever that means to you, it could take days, it could take weeks, it could even take years. And guess what? Whatever journey you're on, it's okay. It's all right. So that's it for me today. What do you think self-love is? How do you get back to that place of health, whatever that means for you? Let me know in the comments below. As always, subscribe, share around the internet with anybody that you think needs to hear this message, and I'll be back next time. All right, take care of yourselves. Bye.